Morning all of you. First we can discuss homework. The last class I sent some 4 questions for homework. Okay. Most of you didn't send that homework. Okay. Anyway, I will discuss that answer today. First question was, in a rhombus ABCD, AC is given AB. That is given in the question. AC equal AB. State the measure of angle D and angle BAD. We want to find out the measure of angle D and angle BAD. These two angles we want to find out. Okay. So it is given AC is equal to AB. AC is a diagonal of this and AB is one side. Okay. If the properties of rhombus we know. What are the properties of rhombus? All the sides of a rhombus are equal. So, if this side is AB is equal to AC, so that same length will be for BC also, because it is also another side of that rhombus. So, what we can write? AB equal AC equal BC. That means these three sides of this triangle are equal. The length of that three sides are equal. So that triangle will be an equilateral triangle. So we want to find out and also we know the angles of the rhombus, opposite angles of the rhombus are equal. So if it is an equilateral triangle, if this is an equilateral triangle, each angle will be how much? That we know. The sum of the three angles of a triangle, using angle sum property of a triangle, we know that is 180. So if it is an equilateral triangle, each angle will be 60 degree. So this angle also will be 60. Each angle of this triangle will be 60 degree. So then using the property of that rhombus, the opposite angles are equal. So if angle B is equal to 60 degree, angle D also will be 60 degree. So we find out angle D equals 60 degree. All reasons you want to mention in brackets, okay? Because the opposite sides of a rhombus are equal. Next we want to find out this angle, okay? The angle BAD, okay? Then this same property we can use in this triangle also. This also will be an equilateral triangle. Okay, so this each angle also will be 60 degree. So this also 60 degree. So what will be this total angle? Angle BAD will be, angle BAD is equal to 60 plus 60, 120 degree. Okay, that is the first question. Then second question, PQRS is a parallelogram. That is given, PQRS is a parallelogram. The adjacent angles are in the ratio 2:1. Find all angles. If any rough figure we can draw, if PQRS is a parallelogram and it is given the adjacent angle are in the ratio 2:1. So adjacent angle we can take it as, first angle we can take it as 2x, then another adjacent angle will be 1x, okay, because it is, the ratio is given 2:1. So we know the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So 2x plus x will be, 2x plus x equal to, how much will be? 180. The sum of these two angles will be 180. That means 3x equal 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 by 3 equal 60 degree. So what will be each angles? So this angle P will be, angle P is equal to 2x. So 2 into 60, that is 120 degree. So angle Q equal, that means x, that's equal to 60 degree. Then angle R will be, if P is equal to 120 degree, its opposite angle R also will be 120 degree. And angle S will be, that is 60 degree, opposite angle of Q. These are the 4 angles of that parallelogram. Then third question, the diagonals of a rhombus are 12 cm and 16 cm. Find the length of one side of the rhombus. Okay, the diagonals, length of the diagonals are given for a rhombus. the diagonals, which is the name of this rhombus is given ABCD, and it is given the length of this AC is given 16 centimeter. Two diagonals length is given. AC is given 16 centimeter and BD is given 12 centimeter. So, okay. So this is the meeting point of that two diagonals. Then if AC is equal to 16 centimeter, this length will be how much? Each length will be 8 centimeter each. And BD is equal to 12 centimeter. This each side will be 6. Okay. Then we want to find out what? Find the length of one side of the rhombus. We want to find out the length of any side of the rhombus. If any one side we find out, all sides will be equal. But how we can find out that? Using the property of rhombus, we know the diagonals bisect at a perpendicular. So these angles will be how much? Any angle. If this any 4 angle we take, that all angles will be 90 degree each. So if it is a 90 degree each, then this triangle, we can consider this triangle only now. Now this triangle will be, that means AOD. This triangle AOD will be right angled triangle, because this angle is 90 degree. So if this triangle AOD is a right angled triangle, then using Pythagoras theorem, what we can write? 8 square, that is this length AD will be equal to hypotenuse. This AD will be the hypotenuse of this right angled triangle. Then AD will be equal to square root of 8 square plus 6 square. 8 square we know, that is 64, and 6 square we know, 36. That means square root of 100, that's equal to 10 centimeter. Now we got this length AD as 10 centimeter. So AD is one side of that rhombus. So all side will be 10 centimeter each. Find the length of any side of the rhombus. That is the question. Okay, it is easy. So if any question we got, all properties we want to think, which we learned early. Okay, that also we want to use for solving any problem. Fourth question. Find the value of the unknown angles. Another figure is given. Find the value of the unknown angles. It is given like this figure is. This is the given figure. A, B, C, D. And this angle is given x degree. And this is given 50, this is 90, and this 30, next one, this 75, and this is y. So unknown angles we want to find out. Which are the unknown angles in this x and y? Okay, so first we can consider x. For that we consider this triangle ABD. We can consider only this triangle ABD. Then using angle sum property of triangle, that we know this is easy. Sum of the angles of a triangle will be 180 degree. So this will be x will be equal to 180 minus 90 plus 50, 140. That means 40 degree. X is equal to 40 degree. That is very easy. Now this goes in this y, that also another triangle. So two other angles is given. So it is very easy to find out the angle y. So here angle y equal 180 minus 75 plus 30, it will be 105. So this angle will be 75 degree. Okay, 75 degree. So these are the fourth question I already give to you, but most of you didn't do that homework. That all of you want to send these answers today itself. Okay. So two more questions remains in the textbook. That is page number 55. All of you take page number 55. Then exercise 3.4. Fifth question. one question is explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. A rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. We know convex quadrilateral, a convex polygon, how we define a convex polygon. When we draw any diagonals of that polygon, if it is lies on the interior part of the polygon, it will be convex quadrilateral. So when we consider a rectangle, so when we draw its diagonals, two diagonals lies on the interior part of the rectangle, so it is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, that type you can explain. Then sixth question. ABC is a right angled triangle and O is the midpoint of the sides opposite to the right angle. ABC is a right angled triangle, that is given. ABC is a right angled triangle. So this angle will be 90 degree and O is the midpoint of the opposite to the right angle. Opposite to the right angle, this side. So this is given, O is the midpoint of that side. Explain why O is equidistant from A, B and C. How we can prove this point O is equidistant, that is it has same length from A, B and C. How we can prove that? Okay, for that we just extend this and we just draw it as a rectangle. Extend this line and here also draw two parallel lines. Okay, and when we consider, then it will be, we can consider it as a rectangle. And when we extend this as when we draw a parallel line for BC and another parallel line for BA, we will get a rectangle. Okay, then this is that time AC will be the diagonal of that rectangle, and one more rectangle, one more diagonal we can mark here this type. So, and that also we know the property of the rectangle. What are the properties of the diagonals of a rectangle? The length of the diagonals of a rectangle are equal and also it bisects each other. So this point, okay, the meeting point of that two diagonals bisect each other. AO will be equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. Then we can easily say that the distance from OA, the distance of OA, OB and OC are equal distance. Using the property of diagonals of the quadrilateral, we can prove that. Okay, now this chapter completed. Now Monday we want to conduct a test paper of this chapter. Okay, all of you want to study well, and first part of that chapter also want to know anglism property of triangle, and after that properties of different quadrilaterals, different types of parallelogram we discussed. Okay, all properties you want to know well, and for using the properties of anglism property of quadrilateral, we can find out unknown angles. Okay, anyway, total 10 question will be there. Okay, so all of you study well. Thank you.